It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And we'll see Jameis Winston, after his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Saints and the Titans, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Tennessee Titans and the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go for 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
The first throw, here's Winston. Complete, Smith has it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Ready?
Second down, Winston. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 16 carries, 60 yards.
He comes into this one ranked 9th in the NFL in rushing. I think that every member of that offense knows exactly where he sits. You can see it from every one of them out there. They're all fully committed to making this a game where it really breaks free and climbs a couple of spots.
Winston on 3rd and 2. Over the middle to Smith. The 30. 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
We know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they'll be piloted by their veteran quarterback, standing 6'4". It's Ryan Tannehill.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
How?
They wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Like, come on.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And some space here. And out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Tannehill. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Henry running right. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll try the air now with Tannehill.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
Where
and
was
the
the
Saints
break
are going to
back?
get the
He didn't
football
break
here
come
as
back.
the ball will come out to the 20. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Winston to give. It's Kamara. Dances by him. Danico Autry is in on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle,
and the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards for number 11.
One of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. And that one almost intercepted. It's incomplete. He had space in front of him if he had held on, but instead it's 3rd down. Jameis again. It's hauled in by Hardy. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands though.
Yeah.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. We see who this is on. Well, obviously they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can throw the ball without creating extra contact.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Tannehill. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
Damn it.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Deontay Hardy deep for New Orleans. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Jameis now on 1st down.
Oh, my God.
Complete to his running back, Kamara. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston.
Dude, are you shitting me?
And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking for Alvin Kamara on the slant.
No!
On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20.
Son of a
Touchdown.
bitch!
Alvin Kamara as the first half is winding down. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word, if you don't mind. Perfection. No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Phillips. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Here we go.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too.
Oh, my God.
It's intercepted.
What a
Picked
joke.
off by Marshawn Lattimore. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
Okay. You got it back.
Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to? You're the boss.
I don't even know.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
No.
Previous play is under review.
You just got my hopes up.
Now the question,
Hey,
was the knee in
son
fact
of a
down before
bitch.
this ball
So
comes
much for that.
loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. A little jet sweep to start the drive.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Dude! I mean...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it is 28-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. On first down, Tannehill. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Tannehill on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and goal from the 1. Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. It brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Winston. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Monty Rice with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Going down 2 scores going on the 4th quarter.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Fielded at the 43. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On first down, it's Tannehill. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to.
Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page.
quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Giving to the big tight end on fourth. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. From the red zone now, Tannehill. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And given 4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw, Winston. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Saints, they move to 7-9 on the year with the win.
was embarrassing. All right, moving on to the final game of the regular season. We're right back for the final game of the season. Right after these messages.